Missy! Missy, come here, baby. Oh, she's not listening. There she goes.
What are we doing?
Watering the cement. It makes it grow better.
Yeah.
Your father didn't want a cake for his birthday thing, so...
It's today.
Or people, did you hear
We
this?
do. No, look.
Camping.
We do.
What's that? Rolling with
Father
punches.
didn't want a birthday cake.
Should we say hi?
Girls, you listening to?
I'm listening. Nobody else is.
Nobody wants birthday cake?
But, you know, we do have some of those chocolate-covered donuts. So he said if people want, they can put a
That's
scoop
a
of
good,
ice cream on top of the donut.
Chocolate.
And there's also s'mores.
Take it.
I'm going to try.
Cigars.
S'mores, not cigars.
I'm going to
Cigars.
Yeah, save that. I want to do that.
Here, I'll just put a bit
Those are cool shoes.
Why don't you take...
Are those nuts?
All right, Amy. Let's do it. My crib.
Your crib.
Honey, I can.
I don't want it anymore.
Did you bring something?
Hey, who's throwing away the hot dogs?
I thought you were on
Not this.
That's-
What should I do?
These are these, because Emily's
Just lay the plate down?
I don't know.
It's Mackenzie's.
I'm gonna toss it.
Alright, let's see.
I'll take a donut with ice cream.
What should we do? What should we
No one
do?
cares about that.
Jeremy, give these to Missy.
He's just gonna watch it and turn it off.
A hot dog?
What?
Oh, I thought you were taping your
She's
card.
sending it to
I
a
am.
boy toy.
No, he doesn't
Okay,
care.
there's this thing.
Yeah, you're right. He probably doesn't care about my
He's
cards.
sitting there. Wow, I'm laying my life on the line so I can watch you play cribbage, America.
These are in my
Thanks.
tent.
Oh, somebody was better?
Okay, you know what? Y'all ain't funny.
Yeah, I should probably just
Actually, that was kind of funny, Amy.
It's your crib?
Yes.
You're
Oh.
videotaping?
Yes.
That wasn't funny.
We gotta videotape what we do.
Happy
birthday to you.
Okay, why did you tell me that we had to start then?
Alright.
Nobody said start.
Okay, replay.
Mission accomplished. No. Wish.
Okay, and the next, but you called me and so I thought,
I got my one
Shush.
can. I'm good.
okay, listen, get a little more life. I mean, that was like, this kid is sweet
Somebody's gotta sing
16,
the falsetto.
and this kid is turning the worst age on earth. This is a Hallmark year we're looking at.
Stage honor.
He's turning 13.
This is a Hallmark year we're looking at. 13 is the worst year on earth.
Okay, let's go.
Just believe me, grandson, just believe me. Wait, no. We don't have...
No, I just want one. I just want one. 3 years? Well, I'm representing my one
two.
life.
She doesn't know
No,
what
we got
age
one.
it is.
One love.
No, one love. Come on.
One love.
No.
It's not, I don't think it's gonna light. Besides the smell.
Pancake.
Alex, block this window.
Happy birthday.
Alex, use your whole
No,
carcass.
don't you dare.
She's gonna do it.
No.
She might as well do it.
I did it.
Light your candles right now. Your mother went to all the work of doing this.
He doesn't have to have them all in there. They're melting in his
Your mother is
pancakes.
she's too
There you
easy
go.
going. I mean,
Yeah,
goodness
extend
sake.
it over the sausage.
I know, that's what I like.
I know that may be what
the
you
blue
like.
wax
but
on the sausage.
That's why God
Yeah.
has given you Grammy to make your life just a little more miserable.
Pancakes.
15-year-olds deserve to have a little misery in life. Don't you know that, dear?
Yeah, totally.
That's a
Now
blue
don't
pancake.
blow.
He's got a blue sausage.
Oh, dearie me. This is going to take forever.
Maybe I had a point.
I want a tie-dye pancake. That's what I'm getting.
Look at Johnny's pancake.
Waxy.
We can always start over, babe.
You can get different pancakes.
I like
Exactly.
waxy ones though. Why would I want
Girls.
one than a waxy pancake?
Someday you boys will look at this video and just be like, why was I so stupid?
We're just gonna sit here and not say anything, aren't we?
Oh, look at his. They're even bending over and everything. Oh, I was...
There's the baby boo.
Video.
Woohoo!
Ready?
JV.
No,
Hi,
One
baby.
more to go there.
Hi, baby.
It's worth it. We gotta get it.
Jigaboo.
We got it.
Look at Javen.
All
I'm
right.
glad you agreed, dear. Here we go.
More with you.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jones. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Much better.
That's good.
Yeah, no kidding. There's Daddy.
Look at Jonah's pancake.
Holding down the can.
Jones' pancakes are too waxy.
Oh, those are good. I'll take them.
There's an idea.
Oh, those look.
Hi everybody, and I am your host, Kezia Grady. Welcome to our very first 2011 Family Beach Trip Talent Show. Today everyone in here is in for a treat. I've seen some of the most amazing acts in the world. Okay, so rules. The rules are basic. When your name is called, you and any other props or contestants will hurry up to the stage and perform. When you are finished, me and the audience, that's you, will applaud. And to show respect, no booing, or I will boo at you. At the end, everyone will get a piece of paper and they will vote for first, second, and third. First, second, and third will only get recognition so that no feelings are hurt.
I want that.
Okay? And up first is Uncle Chris doing some comedy.
This is a little emotional to some people, so if it must cry, you want to leave. Not disturb
Sit
others.
down. Sit down.
It's a true story. So, let's get on with it. Side Maisie, a lazy bird hatching an egg. I'm tired and I'm bored, and I've kinks in my leg. From just sitting here day after day, it's work, how I hate it, and my trying to play. I take a vacation, fly out for a rest. If I could find someone to stay on my nest, if I could find someone, I'd fly away free. Then Horton the elephant passed by her tree. Hello, he called to the lazy bird, smiling best. You're nothing to do, and I do need rest. Would you like to sit on the egg in my nest?
Oh my, doing a little bit of music.
Good.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He'd let us in, knows where we've been, in his octopus's garden in the shade. I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would be warm below the storm in our hideaway beneath the waves, resting our head on the seabed in an octopus's garden near a cave. We would sing and dance around because we know we can be found. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would shout and swim about with coral little eyes beneath the waves.
Beneath the ocean waves.
Oh, what joy for every girl and boy, knowing they're happy and they're safe.
And they're safe.
We would be so happy, you and me. No one had to tell us what to do. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden with you.
What? Sing something. I'd love to hear you sing.
No, I just meant voice. Like voicing for the keyboard.
Oh,
The lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher.
kiss that will blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why, oh why can't my dream come true? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul, his life. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle, whoa yeah. And while I can think, while I can shout, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, feeling my dreams come true right now. Oh baby, come true right now. Oh baby, come true. Red roses too, I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow so pretty in the sky are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They know much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Baby,
Ready, go.
We need some music.
baby.
For me. Nice. I can't hear you sing.
Hey, get back away.
Who's the singer?
Mark, move if you're not
Lamar,
gonna
what about
dance.
your dance?
Move, Mark, if you're not gonna dance.
Hey, Lamar, get off the stage.
Move, Mark. You not gonna dance. Move.
Lamar,
Hey.
All right.
let's go, Jacob!
Nice, Dolly. Good job.
Booty shaking. Show me your booty shake.
Fred, do you wanna move?
Come on, Keelan, booty dance.
Dance, Trin.
Keelan, Keelan, Jamin, last one.
Good job.
Baby, 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 baby.
Sing it for me.
For you kids too.
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Ireland. Little jockey Caper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and seeming wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie.
Together they would travel on a boat with billow sails. Jackie kept the lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Jungle kings and princes would bow whenever they came. Pirate ships lowered their flag when Puff roared out his name.
Oh, Puff the magic dragon, you kids can sing. Let's see, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One great night it happened, and Jackie Paper came no more. Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, his green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave.
But you can help him come out again if you sing real loud.
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Amelie.
We listened to back when we were about as old as we are now. And this one started off, the first line is, yellow is the color of my true love's hair. However, I was singing it to Grammy one time, and I said, yellow is a true color of my, no, yellow is a...
Yeah, and you said the true color of my love's hair.
Yeah, that's right, because she was coloring it back then.
I did just summer blonde, just to get the highlights. Not like now. Yellow is the color of my true love's hair in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's a time we love the best. Oh,
Sky in the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, that's the time I love the best.
and yellow is the feeling that I get when I see him. When I see him. Well, that's the time I love the best. And freedom is a word I rarely use without thinking. Without thinking.
Let's record.
All right. Murder Mystery 2011.
Yes, I am Auntie Di, and I have been with the family since 1976. I love serving my family.
You will not be late, but you'll not be early. I guess that's one way to say it.
Wait,
It's recording.
knock again. Good evening.
Good evening.
And you are?
I'm Melissa Dupree.
Melissa. Oh, Melissa, I should know you.
So lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Charmed, I'm
Would you?
sure.
Oh,
Oh, please. Oh, thank you. Yes. Just like the man I've been, I tell you. Lovely.
okay. Would you take a seat?
That
We'll
was
have
fine
drinks in a minute.
dining with a little name tag on, you know.
Oh,
Hello.
hello, and you are?
Alexis Dupree,
Alexis. I should know you.
otherwise known as Magnolia Queen.
Oh, Magnolia Queen, absolutely.
Thank
How
you.
could I have forgotten that?
Well, good evening.
Oh, good evening, sir.
My name's Urban.
Urban Dupree.
That's right. I'm Jeff.
I have not. I've heard of Bourbon, but I've not heard of Urban Dupree.
You will now.
I will. I will never forget you, as a matter of fact. Oh, hello. You are?
Elise Bush.
Elise. You can put it on wherever you want.
Thank you.
Oh, you must be
The
Connor.
party has started.
Do I shake or kiss?
Playing cards right.
That can be both.
Yeah, we're over time, you know.
Well, you're.
Round is the world, you
I was
know.
going to say you're bigger than the world. Okay, take a seat.
Small people always
Or
have
several.
comedians.
Sir, who are you?
Gator.
Oh, Gator. I know Gator.
Me too.
Yeah, I should say you're the Gator.
Hi, Gator.
Sir.
How are you?
J. Stephen Pink.
Oh, Mr. Peak, I didn't recognize you in your costume.
Oh, it's Mardi
So you're
Gras.
That
fabulous.
is Mardi Gras.
It is.
That it is. And our final guest tonight? Oh, it is the renowned chef,
Mr. Kanye Pepper,
Cayenne.
Hi.
nice to meet you all.
All right, if you'll take a seat, we will get you drink shortly.
Take your chair.
Which chairs?
The round chair.
Just take a seat.
You can take this if you want to.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're
Now-
a lively bunch.
During, go ahead and introduce yourselves. We'll be getting drinks together. Talk about yourselves.
Could I have my booklet? Would you like to? I would love that.
Yes, I think I could have that too.
My book
Oh,
would
thank you
help.
so much.
Hey, you don't know Zip.
Oh, what?
Actually, I've been with the Dupree
I love
family
it. You're gonna
I do
love
that,
it.
since
sir.
1970.
So where you been working?
Kanye Pepper.
I've been with the Dupree
Well, I'd say it's time you retire. Come work with me.
for a while.
I have a mansion.
You want my name?
Yeah, just down the street.
That's right.
Yes, I'm the one that turns down your bed each night.
No, you're Pierre.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my husband.
You're an attorney, aren't you?
Your husband. Yeah, I know he likes you best.
Thank you.
Why do you guys get to sit
Come
there?
on, get out there.
How are you?
I'm sure you've heard of me.
I'm just fine.
Your work.
I've been published in 3 languages, 4 states, and 2 prisons.
You robbed Daddy Blind yet?
That is not fell down the hole.
Just waiting on it.
Do we have
each other.
to socialize with the help?
Got married. Too bad you couldn't have come to the wedding.
I was heartbroken about that. Let me tell you.
How's that fishing
And then you go and marry somebody named Gator.
It was wet.
Fish school.
Oh,
I'm not, I don't understand my character, I guess.
Miss Elise. Elise.
Elise?
Elise.
We'll need our friendship books there. And what do we call you?
And Cayenne.
Right here.
Oh, see, now we have our care.
Melissa.
You're doing better than I am.
Where's Melissa?
Oh,
She's right
sorry. I'm chatting with my stepdaughter. I think we went to high school together.
Yeah, it must be you. Let's see. Alexis.
You can never find good
I
help.
recognize you. Gator.
Most people know.
No denying who you is.
Magnolia Queen and all.
Mr. Geek. And Bourbon.
Well, thank you, sir.
Now, you may take a little time to just get acquainted.
Why don't you tell me some of the things you learned in culinary school, Sav?
That would be cayenne to you.
I don't understand this shit. I can play with dragons.
He's cayenne. He's not
I just think I'm
fat.
gonna ask fishing questions. I don't know shit about fishing.
And I'll get easier as the hurricane goes down.
I learned how to turn
How do
up
you
the
know
heat. That's what I did learn.
I am the lawyer. I was the lawyer for the mall show.
You know what? I think everybody should read their stuff because I can't hear this sound again. I want to know all about you.
I bet you do.
Hey, smart man.
Always looking for the next sugar daddy.
Well, I'm J. Stephen Peak, Esquire. Monsieur Dupree's personal attorney and best friend. I'm also our darling Alexis's godfather. Her late mother, God rest her soul, was my
God
second
rest her
cousin.
soul.
Yes, God rest her soul. I live down the street at Peak Mansion. Pierre was my only client. I feel as though I've lost a brother. I couldn't have asked for a better client or friend. This is devastating.
We don't know.
Oh no, we don't know he's dead yet.
You did it! You did it!
I already started early.
And how do you know the Dupree family?
He's my godfather.
I was talking to
Monica, your accent.
If you must know, I live next door.
We live in the same
Perhaps
house.
you've seen the house. It's a lot nicer than this house. You've heard of me, kind of Gothic. You know how to read, correct? Well, if you know how to read,
Go ahead and read.
When we came from France over to New Orleans with the Duprees, yes, we learned how to read.
oh, because it was sounding like you were from West Virginia for a moment.
Do you play with dragons? Okay. What are you?
What am I? I'm a 110 read.
That's got certificate.
If you must know, give me your nice glasses, would you?
Well, I'll tell you what. Gator's got some marvelous ones right there. Right pocket.
I do. My name is Matthew Province.
Is the Coca-Cola coming in missing those?
Fiance,
Yes.
can you take care of that ingrate over
Oh,
there?
no, for real.
Everyone who knows me calls me Gator.
I do apologize.
Grew up in
That's
the
not too
bayou.
tricky.
We in the bayou.
Yep. So we moved
Working
back.
our way
Oh, there's a world of difference.
What are you
Is
doing
the
now?
local
You're in
thing?
law school, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to law school.
Okay.
Yeah, and
My husband paying for that too?
you don't worry about what Dad is doing.
Anyway, back to my story before I was so rudely interrupted.
I have to say, the glasses. Wow.
I am the internationally famous author, the kind of a Gothic, in case you forgot. My Legion of the Doom series of books. Those who could read, have heard of those? I'm sure. Maybe a multimillionaire. It's more than one. Despite the objections of some of the, despite the objections of some of the older members of the crew of Midas, I was invited to join the crew 10 years ago because they wanted the biggest celebrity in the Garden District to serve, and of course that happens to be me. I know they're using me, but I'm using them too. Membership in the Midas crew has opened many doors for me that my money couldn't buy. Nobody snubs Conica now. Nobody.
Don't keep them on. It just helps.
Does that work?
Well, as most of you know, I'm Melissa Dupree. I am polite. Yeah. We met 3 months ago in Vegas while I'm a cocktail waitress on High Rollers Vegas, and he just came in and charmed me and just loved me. How could you not? Married in 3 days. We went to the chapel. This one didn't show.
I was heartbroken about it. I tried, but I was kind of busy and being Magnolia Queen
Yeah, I remember that.
and going for art school.
I was going to be Pierre's queen at tonight's Mardi Gras ball, even though Alexis has done a wonderful job as queen for the last 5 years. Pierre needed a wife beside him.
Fancy.
But for fate,
Alexis, what do you got to say?
I don't have anything to say.
All of a sudden you're quiet mouse, huh?
All I would
I've had
say
a
is
lot
that
to say.
after 3 months, you should know who the head is.
I can't help it if he keeps you locked in his side of the house. I know this fella right here, man, he can cook jambalaya.
Yep. As you all know, I am Kanye Pepper. I met Mrs. Dupree way back. I used to work at a Shuckers, you know, his favorite oyster bar. Hired me on at the Dupree Chateau, and used to cook little snacks for him here and there. He knew I could turn it up, so he went ahead and something culinary store. Full-time chef right now. I do all the cooking up in here. I turns the kitchen up and down sometimes. How you doing over there flashing cameras? Paparazzi?
I'm looking for a new cook. Talk to me later.
He's trying to steal
No,
all my good help.
I think
Trying to take
I'd
his
rather
daughter.
die.
No, Connie.
I think I can. I'm doubly sorry. I've tasted your gumbo.
So have I.
Well, I'm sure none of you know who I am. Because in this social circle, I don't even exist. I am Vernon Dupree, the illegitimate nephew of Pierre Dupree. See, my mother was a burlesque dancer in the French court. She had a love for the bottle. She showed it by name. She met Pierre's brother, Jean-Loup. Jean-Loup gave me the Dupree name. See, my parents were engaged to be married when Jean-Loup died, mysteriously. See, at a Mardi Gras party at Dupree's Chateau. Looks like death, commonplace. Anyway, he fell down 5 stairs and broke his neck. God rest his soul. My mother was left with none since she was yet officially his wife. Unfortunately, she died 6 months later after she drank too much and fell into the Mississippi River. God bless his soul.
Poor woman. I'll have to write a story about her.
Do you? You think that's fun?
I can do the cake.
Now you start something.
I don't get green, huh? And then come out. My mom and daddy's. It was the greatest society wedding in the history of New Orleans.
Yes, I was. Yes, it was.
80 years ago.
Seems like we got us a catfish
Darling,
spot,
never try to
boys.
drink and laugh at the same time. It comes out your nose. Oh,
Come in.
good company.
So do you know?
Where's the help, huh?
Who could it be?
Hello,
Perhaps it's somebody of culture for a change at this party.
I am Detective Kezia, and there has been a murder.
Oh, dear God.
Buzzkill.
The victim, Pierre Dupree,
Victim.
What?
was strangled with a set of antique Mardi Gras beads. The necklace was strung with
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Just fell out the window.
Detective, speak up.
The necklace was strung with metal wire, making it possible for the murderer to strangle the victim without the string of beads breaking.
Oh my God.
Mr. Dupree was discovered on the floor of the billiards room of the Dupree Chateau, sprawled in front of a leather chair. A half-empty bottle glass of brandy sat on the table next to the chair.
I brought him the brandy.
Several seemingly synthetic feathers were scattered about the billiards room. There was no evidence of blood splatter on the victim or the crime scene. There was also no evidence of forced entry into the room. It may be assumed that the killer entered and left the billiards room through this only door. Here is Pierre's last signed will. Last will and testament of Pierre Dupree. To my dear friend J. Stefan Peak, I leave $1 million. He will remain executive of my will and oversee my financial affairs. To my household staff, I leave $10,000 each. To my beloved daughter Alexis, I leave my entire estate, including Dupree Chateau. To my wife, Melissa, I leave $25,000 and a one-way ticket coach class back to Las Vegas. I know she only married me for my money,
Thank you, Dad.
but I still had a great time. I especially enjoyed her many attempts to persuade me to change my will and leave her all the money. It was all the best time of my life. Signed, Dupree.
I was the best time of his life.
So,
$25,000 one way to take it back home.
that seems like a lot for a 3-month gig, $25,000.
Imagine the legal fees.
I mean, oh. Here's to Mr. Dupree. Yeah.
Mr. Dupree.
Mrs. Dupree.
And he's lived a long existence. I'm sure he had a full life.
Yes, but who took it?
And I wouldn't be surprised if I was
He's got
looking at
feathers.
him.
She's got feathers, and she's got the house.
That,
Alexis would not do that.
Really? Now I look at her. I just got done making
Time for dinner.
Oh, man.
I don't even feel like eating.
Right, once you see the food, you change your mind. Cajun Pepper's been rocking his
If it's
butt
not
today.
Cayenne Pepper's food, I'm okay.
keep it cooking.
For you all. He doesn't want this chair. Well, that's fine.
You have to. I'm in the most exciting stage of my life, and all of a sudden my daddy's gone.
No, I'm fine. He's got one arm.
I can't look at you.
One over here without the arms.
It's already broken. That one's already broken.
You probably don't need to tape this part, will you? Cut this part. Monica requires her own chair.
Are you having a little trouble with
I'm
Bertha?
just upset. It's nice.
I find interesting. How do you know my husband? How do you-
I'm an illegitimate nephew.
Okay, I need you to leave that spread up pretty soon. Now read round one.
Okay, now take a minute and read your chapter 1.
Okay, I
Yeah,
have.
read this or chapter 1?
No, don't read that.
Read that, all right.
Read
I know that.
chapter 1 in your books.
And
That doesn't make sense.
you don't read this, that's what I'm told I asked, you reading that or.
No, you don't read the clip. My first
Well,
quiz go
that's-
in order toward the end of the
Would you like some?
No, thank you, ma'am. I've been serving
So
for
about a
good
character to just sit.
since 1976, or was it 72? Anyway, I
You know, I remember the day I graduated from old Diskey Culinary School. That was like the happiest day of my life. Mr. Bree was like a father to me. You know,
Yeah.
the best thing I could do was return home back to here, Dupree Chateau, be the family chef. Don't know what to do without old man.
Well, you know, now that, well, you're unemployed, basically.
Actually, this should be on the tray. This looks good.
I think it's going to be a good spot for you, don't you?
Why are you trying to take my home? I have lost everything. I don't have no mama, I ain't got no daddy, and now you're trying to take close people to me.
Listen,
Alexis, if you would just bless me with the employment, I would be there to serve you every day.
Thank you.
you're
Your
What am I gonna
your
do
father
without
was
Daddy?
so good to me. Was so good to me and my
The
family.
most important time in my life.
Yeah, it was the love of my life.
Oh, stop!
I can't believe
His
you
wallet was the love of your life. And he knew it,
What's that supposed to
obviously.
do with that? It's even worse. I was supposed to be my triumph, to be the queen of the crew of Midas. It's ruined. Now I'll never be queen. I'm too upset to think about it. Where's
She
my
won't
queen?
be queen. There's only
Listen,
one queen.
I have a lot of connections.
And that's Queen Magnolia Alexis.
Five years in a row.
You're gonna be in Vegas, right?
That's right.
I got connections there. We'll get you work. And you want to be an actress? I know some guys in some movies. They're blue, but we'll get you work
I'm
too.
here to serve Alexis. That's all I need to do.
That's
I know lots of people that
The
are very
Dupree family
influential.
has
We'll
been
get you
so good
awesome
to me.
good jobs. No need to be in this town. This is a nothing town for girls like you. Just.
And what does that mean?
Are you
I know Mr. Dupree and I were close, but we were not that close.
Well, if you've read any of my books, you know that all of like I see them,
a little raunch to them.
and you know,
Distastefulness.
They are two prisons.
well, I'm just saying, I do hang with the Louisiana elite. I'm very popular. And what was Mr. Dupree? He was hated. Let's be honest. He was hated. His fans hated him.
Nobody hated Daddy. Thank you so much.
I don't need you saying such disturbing things to my fiance.
That's right.
Mr. Cunningham.
Supposed to walk her down the aisle.
Thank you, Daddy.
I'm just
Oh, is that?
I'm just saying.
Smile.
Can't walk you down the aisle now. I'm over here to get his blessing. Now he's
Nah, look what you done.
That is
Don't worry. My daddy looks good in a nice pair of overalls.
The thing about
A nice flannel shirt.
the thing about Pierre, he always kept me busy with his legal stuff, complicated. He was cutting people out of the will and adding them, and
Always have something legal
yeah,
going
anytime
on.
he had an argument with a family member, they were out or they were in, and he was just trying to draft a new will and disinherit the person. Don't know what I would have done if it wasn't by the hour.
Well, gee, you girls have something in common with him.
We're not talking about your books there.
My bad.
And what type of books are those, Connor?
Well, it's rather complicated.
I'm sure.
You can stay. We can discuss this, my manager, later. You're all invited over to my house for a pre-party.
Really?
You'll have to use the back end
My
for it.
husband's death.
Well, in case your heads are too full of thoughts of money, you fail to realize that tonight's picture, where I fit in tonight's picture, I'm here because my jazz band was hired to entertain the nation's rich monks. Uncle Pierre had no idea I was a member of the band. In fact, I don't think that man knew anything about my recent life. I'm the dirty little French quarter secret of the Dupree family. I couldn't wait to see the look on his face when I told him my name. He would have kneeled over on the spot. That's all I have to say.
Like I said, the man was hated.
See, I don't like how you keep saying that. On to better subjects. How's the wedding coming along?
Wedding plans are fantastic. My colors are blush and bashful.
Her colors are pink and pink.
My colors are blush and bashful.
You girls are going to
I've
get
been a
bonded
little
on
bit
the wedding.
busy though. You know, I just won. I was just crowned Debutante of the Year by the Garden District Ladies League. So
Yes, ma'am.
So I've been a little busy with that, but we back on the wedding plans, huh, honey?
Mm-hmm. As I hear, that costs $75 to have that saddle. Is that true?
No.
You know, it doesn't cost $75. It's that $25,000 ring you want for your wedding. Working double shifts on the weekend doing my swap tour.
Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. I do appreciate it. I do.
Gator, you have been a good man to her.
Thank you.
How's the bar exam studying going, Gator?
It's going all right, you know. Finding some stuff here and there.
He works so hard.
Yeah,
Mainly focusing on the wedding right now.
I know judges too. We can get you a nice position in there.
Well, I don't think they need it after the whole will thing. They probably got the whole chance to step over now, don't you think? You probably won't have to work for the rest of your life.
We are working people.
I have to say, I've never seen Gator take a day off.
Well, that's something.
We take pride in our work.
I've never seen the Magnolia Queen take a day off.
I've seen her take a football
You
team.
cannot fault her for being bred into money and being bred right.
Just because I've gone to the Times private school in New Orleans, and I'm about to graduate with an art history degree from Dixie University, what have we done?
Some of us just fall into the life of luxury. Others of us have to work at it.
I didn't realize you could work on your back.
I never did that actually. I didn't have to. He loved me for me.
You never did that. You never consummated the marriage. So are you really married to him?
Apparently not if I'm only getting $25,000.
I'll have to take notes because you all sound like a new novel to me.
Cayenne, you are so quiet over there.
Oh, I'm just thinking. You know, in spare time, I got this highly successful access cable network cooking show
Yes, you do.
called Turn Up the Heat.
Love that show.
And,
It's a good program. My fun.
Sitting back right now and contemplating a few moves. Major network might want to take me on. Good time show, so you know it's a lot to take in today. A lot.
My husband just died.
Your meal ticket just died. Let's say how it is.
What they say, you should have had a backup plan?
Right.
Oh, wealthy client with a short temper.
She's back in Las Vegas.
No, I thought backing up
Lawyer's dream come true.
Do I need to put this out there? Is that what it's on my plate?
No, he definitely was a hard man to please.
I need to say that.
He just knew what he wanted, that's all.
It'll tell you in your book. I'm just share your book.
You know, now that your husband is dead, of course you won't be owning the property. But I've been wanting to expand my place to the red crafts.
Alexis, don't let
There's
him
your
take the
plan
property.
B right there.
Well,
Hey.
She got a one-way coach ticket back to Vegas. So I'm gonna take it.
right now, open my eyes.
I'm in the morning right now.
Born in them dead presidents, you ain't never gonna see.
Well, aren't you just full of spitting hard tonight?
Hey,
Well, you want $25,000, you might be a little bit sooner than waiting for an old Bupkis over here.
She deserves it.
Hey,
that's right.
the boat in 30 seconds. I was trying to imagine.
And I will triple that salary for you as a chef. You fine work here.
All my hopes and dreams just go right now.
TV show gonna try.
Okay, blackface?
He said a network was trying to get him to come over. You don't listen to nobody?
Trying is different
What
than
network would that be?
Obviously, because Tryon got you only $25,000.
Apparently.
I happen to know personally the president of the Food Network in Hollywood. Maybe that would sway you.
You have a strange obsession with Cayenne.
Yeah, he kinda does.
Kind of
I
likes
do.
his food.
I'm just a giving he-she.
I'm
I
not
really have
taking
nothing to
what
say.
you give me.
I'm not sure there's anything to say about it.
So you like to play catch, Cayenne?
Never was too good at catching balls.
Leave the book subjects out of this.
So I started cooking.
Gator, you have been so quiet this evening.
I'm not. I've just been letting my lady do the talking because I'm kind of uncomfortable about these fancy schmancy dinner parties.
Oh, you do fine, love.
Oh, thank you.
He just lets me be in the spotlight where I should be all the time.
What bus stop did you find him at, by the way?
That is not appropriate. Where did your manners go?
Out the window with a sense of gender.
That is still to be determined.
If that's supposed to be turning.
My goodness, this is not talk with ladies at the table.
Thank God we don't have any here.
This man's lost his damn mind with it, man.
Anyways, one of these days, should bring some of that catch you got, bring it on the show. Fillet it, cook it up, right there.
When I have time to do some catching.
With alligator.
Yeah, sometimes my family goes out and gets some alligator, get some leathers.
Gator.
I like me some good gator meat. Some
Fine,
say it
there
tastes
is.
like
So do
chicken.
I. I'm just speaking the truth, honey.
Thank you.
Why are you taking mine away?
Wasn't it a fabulous party though? I mean, the Mardi Gras was.
Are you going to tell me about the party after that, Dad?
Well, I'm just thinking about it. I should have been clean though.
Well, you look like you got enough beads. What were you doing for them?
And feathers.
I do have feathers.
Why
Why?
Because you were trying to convince him to change the will.
Well,
and just
obviously
because
he
you weren't good
didn't.
enough.
And why would I do that? If he was on my money ticket, why would I kill him? He's all I got. Now I go back to Las Vegas.
Since your bus doesn't lift to Tuesday, maybe you could do
You
mine.
belong.
Coach? I don't drive Coach. I wear Coach. I don't drive it.
You
Try
would
to
be
see if that
driving it
coach you
now.
wearing roll some wheels for you to roll.
It's a bad situation.
Have you all completed your salad?
Yes.
And have you all completed your chapter 1?
Yes.
Okay, let me get you.
More than completed. Are we doing 2? Chapter 2 now?
As soon as you get your
As soon as you have your
name.
food.
Feed me some oil. Here, I'm giving this up for Lent.
So,
Tyler goes out because you may know me.
You may not know.
I'm well known. People know me in Afghanistan. Who can say that? You know, I know the president of the networks.
Apparently I'm on that.
Food Network's in. Yeah, okay.
I know the man anyway. I know Fox News people. They're neither fair nor balanced. The Hollywood lead, I can't even imagine. I can't believe I'm sitting with the rig right here. But you are entertaining. I will have a book in my mind after I'm done here. Of course, I'll use the discount aisle.
Oh. I think you might have taken it a bit long way. Just let me see.
Oh, mine. I mean,
Thank you, Jeeves.
What's this? I think we might have to have too much garlic in that bread. Really?
I think
I want some more, but it's pretty dark.
pretty garbage. But I love birds. So.
I do too.
You know, I could just still use a good attorney. Like, talk after dinner.
I think you could need some help there, Monica.
Good attorney.
Good there for you.
Now, Gator, what were you speaking about with Mr. Dupree in the billiard room?
That? You wanna know about that? I was just checking up on some things with him.
Well, that's really funny because I was cleaning in the room next door. And when I was cleaning, at about 6 p.m., I noticed that you guys were in the billiard room and he was smoking a cigar and having his first glass of brandy.
As we usually do.
Then I heard Mr. Dupree screaming and throwing things. Naturally, I was concerned. So I ran and put my ear to the door to make sure that, Mr. Dupree wasn't in any danger. I heard Monsieur Dupree tell Gator, he'll be dead before he allows Cajun Trash Swamp to marry into his family.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Now, get the hell out of here. A glass hit the door and broke into pieces, and I will say, sir, I saw you running out like the room was on fire. When I checked on Monsieur,
You know, I could just use a good attorney. Like, talk after dinner.
I think you could need some help there, Monica.
Good attorney.
Good there for you.
Now, Gator, what were you speaking about with Mr. Dupree in the billiard room?
That? You wanna know about that? I was just checking up on some things with him.
Well, that's really funny because I was cleaning in the room next door. And when I was cleaning at about 6 p.m., I noticed that you guys were in the billiard room and he was smoking a cigar and having his first glass of brandy.
As we usually do.
Then I heard Mr. Dupree screaming and throwing things. Naturally, I was concerned. So I ran and put my ear to the door to make sure that, Mr. Dupree wasn't in any danger. I heard Monsieur Dupree tell Gator, he'll be dead before he allows Cajun Trash Swamp to marry into his family.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Now, get the hell out of here. A glass hit the door and broke into pieces, and I will say, sir, I saw you running out like the room was on fire. When I checked on Monsieur Dupree, he asked for another glass of brandy, and I poured it for him. Then he asked me to leave him alone. So I went to check to see if Cayenne needed any help with dinner.
I don't think Cayenne needs much help with dinner. He sure seems strange. The other day I was over at his place. He was making some of that nice gumbo he does. I went over there to grab me a bite and noticed some bottles on the side. Some empty bottles, and when I brought him up, he yelled at me and told me to get out. Started waving his arms at me and such. And as he waved his arms, he knocked over all of his vials and grabbed a note. Yes. Now I'm not that great with cursive writing in these reading glasses. So
Would you like me to read it, honey?
that would be fantastic.
Mon cher Pierre, I am writing this letter to you from my deathbed.
Damn it.
Don't cuss. Naughty, naughty.
You gotta say boobs.
Boobs? Boobs! You got
It wouldn't be funny if I said
boobs! Shoot, no.
No! No! No!
Holy hell. Boobs! It's crazy.
Every kickoff you've done, I've returned.
Crazy.
I haven't even got
Boobs! Boobs! It's not bibs.
Swing, swing, swing!
I keep getting you with that, dude.
Oh!
Boobies. Boobies.
Wasn't there in the cabinet.
Boobs? Yeah, boobs. Boo!
Oh!
Boobs!
30, 40.
Some boobies! Oh, some boobies! Some boobs!
That's that.
Boobs! Boobs!
No, not high pitched.
Okay.
Hardcore.
Boobas. Breasts.